Hello everyone, I'm back with another Advanced Wars game. It's just your standard Olaf versus Eagle matchup. And the only thing, if you actually read the description or the title, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. You know the reason why I made this into a game, but it's not your usual Olaf versus Eagle matchup. Because, Olaf usually gets Winter Fury before Eagle. And the thing is that when Eagle pops his superpower, he usually needs to pop it during a Winter Fury, or he needs to pop it after Olaf's Winter Fury, which means Olaf gets all of the power charge for it. Wow, I am. Forgive me, the like 5 people that are watching me. I am just very slow today, probably because I'm sick, but I'm just slow. And I already made a recording out of this. But for the first time, it wasn't the mic that got corrupted. It was just the screen capture. Because the last frame of the screen capture was the thing that was showing instead of, the actual video. Something I forgot to mention is... This tank got a free hit off that infantry because I'm overrunning his weak side right now, as I should. He's kind of overrunning my strong side. I mean my weak side, because one tank, but I have no tanks over here, so it's just... He's gonna get so many free hits. And then he goes ahead and moves that over. Knocks out one of my infantry, but the only thing I don't like about him is that he's getting a bit aggressive on his weak side, which you're not really supposed to do. And I'm sorry, but after my recording failed, I made this recording as quickly as I possibly could. I wanted to get this over with. And guess what? I did. And this turn, he finally captures his comm tower, but never mind, he captured his comm tower before he attacked. Good, good, good. And now, he's actually having a pretty big presence on his weak side, of all places. I haven't really been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure he's sending infantry this way. So that way it's kind of 2 base versus 2 base. So I'll give him credit where credit is due. The game has expired, so I'm just watching the screen recording. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the game that I had against Mangs. And here he is attacking my weak side. Attacks my tank when I can attack his tank from a captured property. And then over here, he knocked out a tank on his city, and I'm kind of getting overrun here, and I'm getting overrun here. Yeah, I have a solid counterattack. Oh, something I forgot to mention is I really needed a good luck roll here, because there's a 33% chance that a tank hits that tank, a copter hits that tank, and it kills, and then I could have used this anti-air to kill off the copter. But nope, luck hates me in this game. I honestly should have suicided an infantry into it so that it would have been more likely, but oh well. And I'm not doing well in the capture game at all. Yep, takes out my copter pretty much. Yeah, I'm not doing well in the capture game at all because everything here and below is supposed to be, I mean everything here and above is supposed to be mine, and he captured this. And this property should also be mine, but it's not. So even though it says I'm behind 1k, I'm behind more, a lot more, because he's going to capture that. So I'm probably going to be behind like 2 or 3k soon. And I start capturing the property, which is supposed to be mine. I built an arty over here. Tank, infantry, tank. Oh, recording the Mangs video is going to be torture because of how long it is. Killed off my infantry, interrupted my capture, and he's attacking my tanks, but he pretty much suicided that tank. Oh. And I forgot the whole reason why I made this video. Lightning Strike before Winter Fury. And something I forgot to mention on my turn was I checked, I was 200 of those like energy points away from getting my Winter Fury. Which means he is overcharging my Winter Fury so much. So, yeah. And then you see this and it's like, what the heck? Need to go back a little bit. At the end of his turn, behind 6 units, behind 20k. But the first thing I do on my turn, instantly pop Winter Fury. The damage it does is almost 20k. And then I have one of the wimpiest counterattacks ever because all of my units are injured. And then I build a quote-unquote death ball. More like a puffball, that thing's not doing anything. Gonna tickle the opponent except for the artillery, that might sting a little. And yep, after my whole turn of Winter Fury, I'm behind. Oh wait, I didn't even look at his turn. And then here, everything is covered by my artillery's range. And he attacks that tank smartly because, yep, that's out of range. And he is attacking inside my artillery range, but he's just trying to interrupt this capture. Trying to keep the income advantage, which my only critique for this guy so far is that he is not really assuming Eagle versus Olaf the correct way. Which is that for the most part, Eagle is supposed to be more defensive than Olaf. And Olaf is the person who needs to attack Eagle because Eagle wants to build big armies because if he has a big army, that means that his lightning strike is going to hit even harder. Fully interrupts my capture, brings in his own artillery, and now I'm going to have to move my wall a little bit. And over here I noticed that this wall is not going to hold. All of my tank blockers are all injured, so not really happening. At least I kill off some things. And I have an anti-air covering everything, so but if you check the stats, I'm ahead. 1 in unit count and 10k in unit value, so I'm slightly ahead in those accounts, but it's his turn, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. Breaks through, attacks my artillery, that hurts. And now, I might actually be able to break through, but the only... Okay, I guess it's not the only thing now, but he's attacking in 1 base reinforcement range. This tank can attack this tank. And... Yep. I use that, and then attack there, and then here I don't even use the anti-air to attack. There, I broke through his artillery wall. And I made another mistake. This copter is now in range. I'm getting slapped by this copter. And also, his artillery is going to be able to heal, but... Whoa, I'm behind. I'm ahead 14k in army value. And guess what? This time, it does actually seem like I'm going to get Winter Fury before his lightning strike, but that's what should have happened. Depending on how professional you are, it was either me being an idiot or just me being unlucky of how I didn't get my lightning strike. Not lightning strike. Ooh, nice arrow. You gotta love that. Let's see how much damage it does. Oh, cool. Yeah, I forgot this happened. So we're behind a few turns now. And let's see how much damage it does. Another 20k. That's more than 20% unit value, so we take that. And I get to take out one of his copters, take out some of his infantry, and I use my infantry to take out his artillery. That's a bit fun. And now if you look over here, I have a decently scary force attacking on his HQ, but if you look at it, I have no full HP tanks over here. This is not threatening at all. He can just attack me. And attack he does. But yeah, he just has to reposition because how slow he is during the snow. And yes, he did keep his lightning strike, but now I'm going to get a ton of power charge from it. And I use my anti-air to attack that. And it doesn't even kill. But now, I'm capturing 3 properties. Will I get any of them this turn? If he doesn't interrupt this one, I will, but... And he got a decent attack there. He's inside of my artillery range, but 5 HP artillery, what am I going to do? And then he's even assaulting me over here. And... oh, he's capturing my HQ. Oh, he's attacking my artillery. What do we do about that? He's got a decent wall. I mean, I can interrupt it with my artillery, but... and guess what? Just from that one lightning strike, I'm more than halfway to getting Winter Fury in. Can I attack there, attack there, attack there? I don't know why I attacked the guy who was on the city. I should have attacked this tank. Oh well. And here, I interrupt it. And now it's at 2 HP, but he can just Winter Fury. And in order to interrupt this, I put 2 tanks in range of artillery. And he attacks. And now they're basically down for the count. And he doesn't even let me get this property. He's not letting me get any properties. And if you look over here again, I'm behind 6k on a decently small income map. I'm pretty sure this should be 9k income each. Ooh, it's not looking good, but at least I pop another Winter Fury. And even after the Winter Fury, it's still not looking that good. I fully interrupt the cap. And attack one of his artillery, but these artillery are pretty low now because they survived 2 Winter Furies. And then here, I'm trying to accumulate a little bit of a force here because I'm able to build 2 tanks per turn. But here, he attacks my tank. Attacks my artillery. And now, this force is completely destroyed. This force is pretty much destroyed. I'm sorry for being so congested. I wish I wasn't either. And I managed to fully interrupt that capture. And I back it up with a little wimpy artillery. If you attack, I just spray you with a water gun. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And now he's got like a little soft base lock on me. And the reason why I say it's soft is because that 6 HP artillery is not going to do that much. But now he's threatening a base lock. And here I actually clear up most of the forces, but although I have 5 tanks in the vicinity now, I only have 1 full HP infantry, and he's streaming copters in, and I don't have an anti-air, so that's not good. And then I build a missile and a couple infantry and resign. And that's game. And in case you want to see the stats, I was ahead. Kill deaths. And I checked this and I'm like, what? How? And then he was behind kill deaths. But the reason why he was able to afford being behind in the kill death ratio is because of that insane income deficit. Which, I always say income, it's more of a suggestion most of the time, but over time, that really can hurt you. Anyways, till next video.